what we're doing next is we're gonna meal plan for the week. So I wanted this session to focus a lot on how we can, you know, build the tools and stuff to be able to eat healthier. Obviously I wanted to give you a little bit of knowledge and education first, but I really wanted to be on how can we build the skills to leave today and then know how to eat healthier or make it more convenient for ourselves. So I feel like meal planning is good when you have a busy schedule, because then instead of being like, oh my gosh, what do I eat for lunch? You've either already prepared it or you already have decided what you're gonna eat, and then kind of help you stay on track. So below we're gonna put a menu, so write out some healthy things. I can go around and help everybody if you need help or anything. I do want to emphasize vegetables and fruits are good snacks. They're convenient, they're easy. A lot of them come with their own wrappers, like an orange, it's got a peel on there. You can just peel it off and eat it. You know, it's just as easy as a Debbie cake or a quick snack that's in a wrapper. You know, just unwrap it and eat it, but much better for you, and they're nice and sweet, delicious. A lot of vegetables you can just, like honey buns, but better for you. But even like vegetables like broccoli, just rinse it, take it with you, eat it if you like crunchy. You know, bring a little bit of ranch or something to motivate yourself to eat it. You can do easy little quick things, baby carrots, stuff like that. Just to kind of make it easier to transition over to a healthy diet. This isn't something you want to do all at once, but mix in those little things. It'll make it easier for you to move over to eating more vegetables, fruits, and other healthy foods, whole grains, stuff like that. So as you're writing this out, just write out, you know, the stuff that you've learned on here that are good things to eat, or that you've heard your doctor mention, and then I'm going to go around and we can kind of talk about it and stuff. So everyone can get one. I'm going to do one too. And then you're just going to use that menu that you made to go around and fill in each of them. It doesn't have to be super detailed, so just enough that you think you would be able to follow it.
So we put stuff in the menu section first, like the types of foods we would make or eat, and then we pull from there to fill in breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I actually have an example up here. So here I put like oatmeal, oranges, chicken breast, spinach, nuts, tilapia, squash, broccoli, and brown rice. And then I went through Monday and just kind of filled in what I could eat. So I put an orange and oatmeal with some honey in it, a 3-ounce chicken breast with an almond spinach salad, and then brown rice with broccoli, squash, and tilapia for dinner. So those are just some options.
Okay.
Also, a great resource is going to be My Plate. It's what replaced the food pyramid that you heard about when you were younger. You can go on that website and they have meal plans and stuff like that. You can even find resources for moms that are lactating, and they'll help you build a menu and a plate and stuff like that all there too.
do I have to put all the ingredients in my box? Or just original?
You can put original things. I put some like with my oatmeal apples, I put cinnamon. Just like the apple and stuff. I don't necessarily have to do it. Kind of it.
That was very helpful.
Yeah.
So what if I don't trust myself to follow the plan?
So you can give yourself little motivators, or have somebody you're accountable to. So there's somebody you want to like text and be like, hey, follow my meal plan. You know, your husband or a friend or something.
Anybody want to be my meal plan accountability buddy?
Anybody want to be Sarah's accountability?
Sure, I'll be your
Meal plan accountability buddies?
your enough calories.
People should be more worried about vegetables, but okay.
So one thing that's helpful, the 2015 guidelines for, or dietary guidelines for Americans, actually said that it's really important to focus on your diet patterns and not counting calories and like specific grams of carbs and all that kind of stuff. So that's a good point, Sarah. You know, focus on like the meal groups. And that's one thing I like about my plate guidelines is it kind of gives like all the specific food groups and like how much you should give of them and stuff. And so that's more helpful than like stressing yourself out over like numbers, you know, and thinking like, oh, I need this many grams of protein, this many whatever. Focus on just having a balanced diet and all the different food groups, and that kind of makes it a bit easier and less stressful and easier to manage too.
Okay.
But yeah, so if you don't trust yourself to follow your thing, you know, accountability, different motivators, you know, find little things that you feel like, oh, that kind of motivates me more. Like, oh, my doctor told me that. That makes me feel better. If you need him to write it down, if you need to record them saying it, so you can rewatch that and be like, okay, they told me I need to do this, then that could help, you know, or your accountability partner.
Those are all great options. Thank you for those ideas.
You're welcome. Does anybody want to share one of their meals or one of their days? Anybody feel confident? If you need more time, that's fine too. Need some more time? That's fine.
I just put lunch on dinner but in reverse. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as you know what meals it's supposed to be in, that's fine. And you can obviously, if you need to like put in snacks somewhere, if you only eat 2 meals and then you just snack between, whatever, you know, you can, you know, draw out a table, you can make whatever you want, whatever you need to do to kind of help yourself stay on track. And Alyssa was asking, does she need to put every ingredient? So that's up to you. If you want to include every ingredient to give yourself that rigidity and regularity, you can. But if you just want to put, hey, I want to eat this much spinach on this day, or I want my goal to be this, you know, many things of fruit, or this many servings of whole grains, or whatever you can. So that kind of helps you think like, okay, let's start small. Let's start, oh, this week I want to eat, you know, 2 servings of fruit every day, or this week I want to eat whole grains at least once a day, or I only want to drink 1 soda this week, or I only want to drink 3 sodas this week. And then if that helps you kind of build up your meal plan or build up your goals, then that works too. Bless you, bless you.
I'm done.
Okay. Do you want to share one of your days with us?
Sure. Which day?
Whichever day you like the most.
Okay. Monday, smoothie for breakfast, stuffed bell pepper for lunch, and breakfast for dinner. So an omelet and turkey bacon.
Nice. That smoothie, what do you usually put in your smoothies?
Almond milk, Greek yogurt, blueberries, strawberries, and protein powder.
Nice and very colorful.
Yes.
Good job.
Stealing your turkey bacon idea.
Cool.
I was also gonna do breakfast for dinner with a scrambled egg sandwich on wheat. I had that recently at Eggs Up
That's
Grill
not
and it was
bad.
delicious.
That
So
sounds
then
yummy.
making one of those, but I couldn't figure out my side. And then Michelle said turkey bacon.
Perfect.
That sounds really yummy.
And then the rest of my day was a half a banana for breakfast, and then spinach tetrazzini with baby carrots for lunch.
Spinach, tetrazzini.
That's that tetrazzini with the spinach and onion that I like.
It's delicious too.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
why
It's also
is that
full of
banana?
cheese, but I don't like to call it Parmesan tetrazzini. I like to call it spinach tetrazzini. recipe.
Is there more cheese than spinach in this Tetris?
Yes.
Okay.
But I
Maybe
can
one of your goals
change
could be
that.
to do more spinach than cheese.
Yes, that could be a goal. I could do those noodles that are made of vegetables.
Yeah,
Zoom.
vegetable noodles.
Zucchini noodles.
Yes.
Michelle, you had you raised your hand?
I just was gonna prepare also an eggs Benedict with creme brulee for breakfast. I mean for dessert.
Wow.
So Michelle's gonna add the dessert column to hers.
So she's gonna
I'm
lead
add a
this
snack
next
column to
time.
mine.
Okay, snack column. Also, Michelle's gonna lead us next time, and she's gonna show us how to make creme brulee. That's all. That's all I want to know in the next presentation.
Well, I'm gonna learn
Next
with
week.
y'all.
Next week it's gonna be creme brulee. Very cool. Alyssa, did you have a meal you want to share?
I'm big on yogurt parfaits right now.
Yeah, yogurt.
Yogurt, blueberries and raspberries, and then chocolate granola. And
Ooh.
it's organic chocolate.
Organic chocolate.
Yeah. Get my chocolate fix. And then in the afternoons, and then I don't know if it's something or not, but whole wheat bread, peanut butter, chunky peanut butter, and coconut flakes on top.
Coconut.
But
flakes.
not the sweetened ones that you probably
Mhm.
just like good old
Just
coconut, and it's
straight
just like
coconut.
it just gets me to supper. Just eat that.
So you said that's a snack for
And
you.
it's so good. Yeah, it feels like meat.
Cool. So it sounds like we got a lot of whole grains in there. We got a lot of berries and stuff, and peanuts and everything. So it's really good. Yeah. We want a very variable diet. So lots of legumes, beans, nuts, vegetables, fruits, all the different things. Lean meats, low fat milk, low fat dairy, stuff like that. Mix it up. Make sure it's staying really balanced.
So, would you recommend 2% or 1% milk over whole milk?
Or skim milk.
So low fat milk is the better option. So we want to cut down on our saturated fats and stuff like that. They can kind of lead to higher cholesterol. So skim milk, 1%, 2% are usually better options. Low fat dairy is a good way to go. The My Plate guidelines recommend low fat dairy. A lot of scientific studies that I've reviewed in previous courses and this one recommend low fat dairy in a balanced, healthy diet. So obviously, if you're vegetarian or vegan or something, some of those might change a little bit. Almond milk or stuff like that can help, or if you're lactose intolerant. But yeah. So our next bit is to go outside for 10 minutes because, like I said, vitamin D is best produced when we are outside in the sunlight, more so than when we're trying to get it from our diet. It's a little bit harder to find foods full of it. It's gotten a little late in the day, so we're still going to go outside for 10 minutes. We're down here in the south, in South Carolina, so we do get quite a bit of nice, rich sunlight, but it is pretty late. So we'll see how it goes, but we're going to make sure that we're getting enough vitamin D to make enough vitamin D in our breast milk for our babies. So we're going to do that now. I'm going to turn this off.